And away we go. Hey there, fellow vintage toy aficionados. Welcome back. David Eon here, and the stunning Miss Lady Pop Hunter. Where is she? She's behind the camera. She's hiding today, so you don't get the benefit of gazing upon her beauty as I do. So, anyways, we get questions from time to time, and they're asking us about the collecting goals. What are you shooting for in 2024? You know, what are we looking for? What are we trying to find when we go to shows, whatever? And honestly, one thing that we've learned over the years when it comes to the toy shows, comic shows, anything like that, even the vinyl record shows, it's targets of opportunity. Because whatever you're looking for, it ain't going to be there. Or it's going to be so expensive it'll make you sick to your stomach. So it's targets of opportunity. However, that doesn't mean that we don't have goals, things that we're looking for or hoping to complete. And barring things that are like total insane grail items, like pretty much anything that I'm still looking for Brave Star is going to cost an arm and a leg at this point. Stuff that's, if it comes up for sale, find it on eBay or whatever, it should be reasonable enough that it's realistic, that I might be able to finish it this year. We will see. And, you know, we can start over here, I guess, and start right here with the 1975 Marx Archies. The Marx Archie collection, one of my favorite lines. I like the vibrant colors, I like the thick card stock, and I like the Archies anyways. And there's a lot more to this set. I've got the case sealed, I've got carded figures, there are outfits, there's a lot of outfits, you see two of them down there. I'm not so much worried about the outfits. If I find another one and it's real cheap, maybe I'll get it. I'm not concerned about the outfits so much, but there is a jalopy. You see the jalopy pictured here. And the Mattel set has a jalopy, because you got to have a jalopy for Archie. There is a jalopy for this. I'm looking for it, mint in the box. It turns up from time to time, and it's not too expensive that it would just be a heartbreaker if it showed up on auction. So that is something that I'm hoping to find this year. If I can just get that one piece to finish this. I'm not worried about the outfits. I'm not worried about variants. You see Archie here as a variant. You see the outfits are different colors and stuff. I just happened to get an extra one. So I was like, I'll just put them next to each other. I'm not really worried about variants like all that though. Coming around, and I'll slip back here so that you can't see me. I'm behind this display wall that I've shifted over this way. And around to this side.
I got to navigate past his Smurfs.
Oh yeah, I have Smurfs on the floor. I get Smurfs. The KMT GI Joe jewelry collection. Circa 1982, KMT made these outfits. They made these jewelry selections for children. This is the most common one, the ID bracelet. You can find this one all day. If you go on eBay, there's probably 6 of them for sale on the card. The rest of them are like pulling teeth. They just don't come up. And there are 8 items in the set, of which I have 5. So I'm missing 3 things. I'm missing the button. I'm missing the keychain with the little bullet, and I'm missing the dog tag set. Everything else I've got. This stuff, as obscure as it is, as rare as it is, as difficult it is to find on the card, because it's not a blister, it's literally like a cellophane wrap over the card holding this on. So they're very easily damaged. As rare as they are, they're not that expensive. They're really not. So, again, target of opportunity. If those 3 pieces came up and they were reasonably priced, that's something I could do by the end of the year. I could find it. Fingers crossed. Because, again, it's pretty rare. And we're gonna go around again here. Are you lost?
No, I'm just looking at some of your figures as we walk on by.
That's okay. And while you're on the subject, Marx Safari. Marx Safari, I was really fortunate to stumble across 2 pieces at a show last year. And you never find this stuff at conventions. Not even loose. You just don't see this stuff. And he had 4 pieces. He had the lion and the tiger, which are the most common. But I already have those. But I got the gorilla and the crocodile. But I'm still missing 3 primary pieces from this set. And I'll show you who I'm missing here, because it should be on the back of like every box. The Jeep, the pursuit truck, and the lookout tower I do not have. And when they come up, sometimes you can find them for buy it now for something insane, but if it comes up on bids, it's not too unreasonable. I just haven't had much luck pinning them down. But the price at bids for mint in the box versions of those 3 items should be within the realm of possibility if I'm fortunate enough to find them this year. But I'll never find them at a show. It was a fluke that one guy had the crocodile and the gorilla. Again, it's something that I'd have to find on eBay. The next one is the 1979 Muppets line from Fisher-Price, which I'm really close to being done with. These are stick puppets, according to Fisher-Price. This is as close as you're going to get to vintage Muppet action figures. And the articulation's all over the place. Like you see Kermit has like 1 point of articulation. He can sit down basically. And then Gonzo has 5. So the articulation's all over. There's 7 basic figures, but there's also a 4-pack. There's an exclusive 4-pack that has, I want to say, Kermit, Kermit, Rolf, Miss Piggy, and Fozzie. And it's a brown box shaped like a stage, window box with the 4 of them showing in the front. And again, it's not a piece that would be that expensive, but it's really tough to find it in decent shape. Like, you look at these cards and you see how clean that card is. You don't find these like this. Usually the card is just ripped to bits if it's in terrible condition. I've managed to find a few that are in really nice shape, so I'm holding out for a decent enough condition box to finish that set. And then we mosey down to Steve Scout here. And Steve Scout, I'm still missing a couple of primary examples from the line. This is almost everything, not counting the mail away stuff, like Bill here. Bill is a mail away, that's why he's loose. And they had a couple of oddball mail away pieces. That's not, if I find them, I find them, but that's not what I really consider that what I need to complete this. What I'm looking for is the Jeep. There's a Jeep with a canoe on a trailer in a box, and there's the snowmobile that comes with a figure. It comes with a Steve in a different outfit, in like a snowsuit. And finding those mint in the box, again, really tough. Really, really tough. And those are like the primary goals. Oh no, there's one more. And it's over here. And that's my World of Wonders Germs. Worlds of Wonder, the same company that did Teddy Ruxpin, also made these. And, they skimped quite a bit because it's the same card. And this is just a sticker. So they put a sticker for whichever one they were packaging. And these are actually kind of heavy. This is a heavy toy. It's just a solid vinyl piece inside of a big test tube, and it's supposed to be a germ, and they made it up. They're not real germs. There's 12 in the set. This is 7 of them, and I found these all at once at a show last year. And you never see these at shows. They're actually not that easy to come by, mint on the card like this. But the other 5, as they present themselves, they really shouldn't be more than $50 a piece. So we'll see. It's not unrealistic that I wouldn't be able to finish this off this year. So that's my primary goals. But again, like I said, mostly it's targets of opportunity. If I run across anything that's reasonable that I'm missing or looking for, I'll take a shot at it. But yeah, there are grail pieces that I'm also looking for. You know, I can talk about that in a separate discussion. Things that, like, I'll probably never find it, or it'll be so insanely expensive that if I do find that, I won't be able to get it. You have some things you're looking for?
Yeah, a few.
No, what are you hoping to find?
Go to my side of the
Okay,
room.
let's go to your side of the room. That's a good idea.
So as you can see here, I have these Defenders of the Earth.
Oh yeah.
I'm missing 2. I'm missing the Magician, Mandrake the Magician, and the Phantom. And they are right now on eBay.
Yes.
And I just, I saw them and something else was going on and I wasn't able to get them. But they weren't coming up for a while. And now I've been seeing them. I'm not too particular about the vehicles because the vehicles are kind of expensive.
Yeah, they're very expensive.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
So if I just get the figures, I'll be fine. Then you see here the Beetlejuice. It's the same with the Beetlejuice. All of these I found at shows, and they'll pop up at shows a lot. The vehicles I got at shows, and the carded figures. So when I see those, I pick them up. I don't normally look for them on eBay, you know. But again, if I see it at a show, I'll pick it up.
And this is one of those toy lines that hasn't gotten insanely expensive yet.
Yeah, not yet.
It's one of those ones, I think we showed it in our 90s action figures video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's starting to creep up. And then something I'm just starting to get into are these Conans.
Oh, yes.
And I was able to find both horses on eBay recently. At a really good price. Somebody had them. 2 different vendors had them. And I watched them and they sent me an offer that was pretty good. So I got the horses.
Yeah, the Conan the Adventurer line is another one that's not too expensive right now.
Yeah, the horses are the most expensive. But then they got the carded figures. And you can find the carded figures on eBay. So, you know, I'm looking at that. And I'll try and finish that, or at least get it started. Get some figures. Maybe finish the Defenders of the Earth because I only need 2. With Beetlejuice, I'm actually not sure how many I need because I never even looked it up.
Yeah.
Let's see what's on the back.
Because I think
there's
a few more than that.
Yeah.
And that the most expensive piece is the talking doll.
Yeah, that's that big old doll.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got that. And really, as far as toys, not so much more. You know, I have a couple of comics that I'm working on that I would like to beef up a couple of runs or even finish. And then I want to get some records and stuff. But outside of that, that's about it. My collecting goals have changed, you know, significantly. Focusing on a couple of other things. Again, completing a few lines. I don't really want to start anything new. I did just start the Conan. But that's not too big, though. It's
only
kind of
8
small.
figures, and I think 1 other horse, right?
It's another horse. Okay, I went on a website
Uh-huh.
and they showed the other horse. I haven't seen it anywhere
I don't know
else.
if it was done because they had other stuff that was planned. So off
Yeah.
the top of my head, I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, so I'm not. Yeah, like he said, I'm not even sure that horse was done, but that would be a cool figure. I think I'm kind of done with this Captain Planet. There are a few more figures in it, a bunch of Captain Planets, but it's just different variants. So I'm all right with that. I think I'm gonna just leave that where it is.
Yeah, and the second wave is the first wave's not that bad, but the second wave gets expensive.
Yeah, and this is the first wave,
Yeah.
and for me, that's good enough. You know, I don't need all that. But yeah,
Yeah, that's what we're trying to accomplish for the toys, the toy aspect of our collecting, our little toy museum. Mm-hmm. And like I said, there are other items that would complete lines or come close to completing lines that would be more so grails because of how expensive or how rare they are. And again, targets of opportunity. I got to keep saying it. You know, you go into the shows, zero expectations. I may walk away with nothing, and that can save you. That can save you also, because a lot of times people get this attitude of I'm walking away with something from here because you drove all the way out there, however far. Hell, you may have had to get a hotel room. You paid for the show admission. You paid for lunch. Whatever's going on. And you're walking around like, God, I can't find a decent price. I can't find what I'm looking for. And then you'll just start like trying to get anything just to bring something home. And you could regret that.
yeah,
You could regret that. It's something we talked about in a chat some time ago. But we try not to do that. We try to look for things that we know we want. And as it presents itself, if it's a reasonable price and we think we can do it, because despite how it may look, I say it all the time, we are not millionaires.
I
we
wish.
cut a lot of deals. It's a lot of wheeling and dealing to get this accomplished. So, hey guys, do you have anything you're specifically looking for? What are your goals? What are you hoping to find this year? What are you trying to complete? What's that missing piece that isn't going to break the bank? Tell us about it in the comment section down below. Please do. Give the video a thumbs up if you got something out of it. Share it if you can. Subscribe if you're new. All of that good stuff. And if that is it, then what more can we say? But thanks for watching, and we will see you again soon.